Hi everyone, all of you welcome back to my channel. Calicutuniversity 3rd semester audit course ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഹ്യൂമൻ റൈറ്റ്സിലെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഹ്യൂമൻ റൈറ്റ്സിൽ ആകെ വരുന്നത് 150ഓളം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ്. ഇത്രയും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് ആകെ വരുന്നത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് സെം സെക്കൻഡ് സെമ്മിനെ അപേക്ഷിച്ച് വളരെ കുറച്ച് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് തന്നെയാണ് ഈ ഒരു 3rd സെം ഓഡിറ്റ് കോഴ്സിൽ പഠിക്കാനുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അതിൽ ഏതാനും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് നമുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു വീഡിയോയിലൂടെ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ഹൂ റോട്ട് ദ ബുക്ക് സോഷ്യൽ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റ്? ഞാൻ കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസേഴ്സ് മാത്രമാണ് വായിച്ചു പോകുന്നത്, അപ്പോൾ കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് നോട്ട് ചെയ്തോളൂ. ഹൂ റോട്ട് ദ ബുക്ക് സോഷ്യൽ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റ്? ആൻസർ, റോസോ. ഹൂ എമംഗ് ദ ഫോളോയിങ് വാസ് ആൻ എക്സ്പോണൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് അബ്സല്യൂട്ട് മൊണാർക്കി? എക്സ്പോണൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് അബ്സല്യൂട്ട് മൊണാർക്കി, തോമസ് ഹോബ്സ്. Next, in the state of nature, man was selfish, brutish, and nasty. Who said this? In the state of nature, man was selfish, brutish, and nasty. Who said this? Thomas Hobbes. Who considered general will as sovereign? Who considered general will as sovereign? Answer, Rousseau. Next question. The Magna Carta was signed in the year 1215th year. Which king signed the Magna Carta? Which king signed the Magna Carta? The King John was signed as the Magna Carta. Next question. British Bill of Rights was signed in the year 1689th year. Next question. The slogan "No taxation without representation" was shouted in which country? No taxation without representation. This slogan was shouted in the country America. Next question. The Declaration of American Independence was adopted in the year 1776th year. Declaration of American Independence. 10th question. Who drafted the American Declaration of Independence? Answer, Thomas Jefferson. He drafted the American Declaration of Independence. Next question. The American Constitution was drafted in the year 1787th year. American Constitution. Next question. When did the first constitutional amendment take place in America? First constitutional amendment in America. This was in the year 1791th year. Next, which constitutional amendment prohibits slavery in America? Which constitutional amendment prohibits slavery in America? That is 13th constitutional amendment. Next, the Declaration of the Rights of Men was adopted in which country? Declaration of Rights of Men adopted in the country France. 15th question. Whose philosophy inspired more to the French Revolution? Whose philosophy inspired more to the French Revolution? Rousseau's philosophy inspired French Revolution. Next, when did the French Revolution occur? The French Revolution occurred in the year 1789th year. Next question. Men are born and equal in rights. Who said this? Men are born and equal in rights. This was T.H. Green's words. Men are born and equal in rights. T.H. Green. Next, which approach emphasize on self-determination and economic development? Answer, liberal approach. Liberal approach emphasize on self-determination and economic development. Liberal approach. Next, socialist approach emphasize on economic and social rights. Social approach is emphasize economic and social rights. Next, what is the central idea of Western approach? Central idea of Western approach is fundamental individualism. Next question, Marxist concept of human rights put emphasis on social rights. Marxist concept of human rights emphasize social rights. Which is the UN Day? UN Day is 24th October. UN Day. Next, the UDHR was passed by the General Assembly on dash. The UDHR was passed by the General Assembly on 10th December. Next question, which among the following is a first general right? First general right is political rights. It is the first general right, political right. Next, how many articles are there in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? How many articles are there in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? There is 30 articles in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Next, Human Rights Day is celebrated on 10th December. Human Rights Day is 10th December. Next question, where is the headquarters of UNESCO? Where is the headquarters of UNESCO? Washington. Next, ILO was formed in the year. ILO was formed in the year 1919th year. Next, who was the first chairman of Commission of Human Rights? First chairman of Commission of Human Rights, Eleanor Roosevelt. Next, civil and political rights are considered as dash general rights. That are first generation rights. First generation rights. Civil and political rights are first generation rights. Next question, when was the Paris Peace Conference held? Paris Peace Conference held in the year 1919th year. In the year ILO was formed, that year was the Paris Peace Conference. Where was the headquarters of the League of Nations? Where was the headquarters of League of Nations? Answer, Geneva. Next, peace can be established only if it is based upon social justice. Which organization proclaimed this? Peace can be established only if it is based upon social justice. The organization UNESCO proclaimed this statement. Next, when was the UNESCO formed? In the year 1946th year is the UNESCO formed. Where is the headquarters of the WHO? Where is the headquarters of WHO? In Geneva. Next, all human beings are born equal in dignity and rights. In which document this statement contain? all human beings are born equal in dignity and right. It was in UDHR document. Next question, who is the father of international law? Who is the father of international law? Hugo Grotius. Hugo Grotius is the father of international law. Next, when was the International Covenant of Economic, Social and Cultural Rights adopted? In the year 1976th year. Next, how many articles are there in the ICESCR? How many articles are in the ICESCR? There is 31 articles. Next question, which right is mentioned in the Article 1 of ICESCR? The right to self-determination is mentioned in the Article 1. Right to self-determination. Next question, name the act which prescribed for the National Human Rights Commission. Act prescribed for the National Human Rights Commission. That is Protection of Human Rights Act. Protection of Human Rights Act is the prescribed for National Human Rights Commission. Next, which among the following is the third generation right? Third generation right. Third generation right is environmental rights. Next, which were the two words included in the preamble of Indian Constitution through 42nd Amendment? Which were the two words included in the preamble of Indian Constitution? Answer, secularism and socialism. Secularism and socialism. Next question, which amendment to the Constitution gave the precedence to DPSP over FR? The amendment is 42nd Amendment. Next, 6 freedoms of Indian citizens have been enshrined in Article 19. In Article 19, the 6 freedoms of Indian citizens have been enshrined. 6 freedom of Indian citizen. Next question, which one of the following was wrongly listed in the group of freedom under Article 19? Which one of the following was wrongly listed in the group of freedom under Article 19? That was freedom of religion. Next, right issued the court directing to a person to perform public duties is habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is the court directing to a person to perform public duties. Next question, in which article of Indian Constitution the right to education is incorporated? Right to education is in which article of Indian Constitution? Article 21A. Article 21A is the article the right to education is incorporated. Next, right to information act was passed in. The right to information act. Right to information act was passed in 2005. Next question, PUCL stands for People's Union for Civil Liberties. People's Union for Civil Liberties. PUCL, People's Union for Civil Liberties. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ 50 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇത്രയും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനിൽ ആർക്കും ഡൗട്ട്സ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും ഇല്ലെന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ബാങ്കിൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷമാണ് അതിൽ ആ ഒരു ആൻസേഴ്സ് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഈ ഒരു തേർഡ് സെമസ്റ്റർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ബാങ്കിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് നോക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു വീഡിയോസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തായാലും യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആകും. കാരണം ഓരോ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനും ആൻസർ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് പോയി നോക്കുമ്പോൾ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു വീഡിയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയെന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ടൈം കിട്ടുകയാണെങ്കിൽ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ബാക്കി ഭാഗം കൂടി നമുക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയെങ്കിൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. ചാനൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് കാണുന്നവരാണെങ്കിൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ എനേബിൾ ചെയ്യാനൊന്നും മറക്കരുത്. താങ്ക്